Hello.
Hello.
Now we're doing my game, and in a rare twist, Jordan doesn't know what we're playing. Do you?
I also don't care, but
Well,
that's neither here nor there.
this is a short game. I've played it before. We'll have to do it twice, but I found it quite recently
Why do we have to do it twice?
because it's only like 30 minutes. It's the Frasier
Oh,
video game.
oh, great.
Yes, no, I love Frasier. It's my favourite.
Fucking hell, they have not done him good there, have they?
They did their best. It's not their fault. It's made in the NES uh, assets. Uh, now the plot of this game is that Fraser is throwing a dinner party, um, and we've got some tasks to do before he can do so. So yes, I like this game because it's got a fair
I'm
few.
having one of me psychic
it's,
headaches.
it's got a fair few references in it. Um, First thing we've got to do. Well, we've got three jobs.
Okay.
We've got to get our dad to clear out the apartment because it'll embarrass us. We
Oh,
have to
Martin.
we have to get our grape scissors back from Niles, and we have to do our radio program.
Okay.
So let's go talk to Dad, shall we? Got to get rid of him and I dog. No, he wants us to find his three Lotus files, which is a reference to a murder case featured in one of the episodes.
Hmm.
And our save points are the Crane Boys Mysteries, which is a mystery series that Fraser and Niles wrote as children. That's how we can save our game.
Ridiculous.
Hello, Eddie. There's some shred. Oh, yes. Well, I'll show you the mechanics.
Okay.
There's one of the files. There's another load of the files. We can't go in the kitchen. I don't know actually whether we ever can go in the kitchen.
You'd hope so
Uh,
if you're having a dinner party.
yeah, I don't think we ever need to. There's references to Daphne sneaking a cigarette. Uh, which is another reference to an episode. This is good for Frasier nerds. And that's that out of the way.
Well, that was quick.
So, yeah, let's go. Now, what would you like to do first? Our radio show, or would you like to get our grape
Get the
scissors back?
scissors. Go get the grape scissors.
Okay,
Do 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 with toast salads and scrambled eggs.
I want my grape scissors back. And Niles wants a favour. The favour he wants
Hmm.
is Daphne's hairbrush.
Oh, that's
And when now he says he wants to replace it for her birthday,
liar.
I ain't so sure. I think that's a reference to an episode, but I don't remember which. That's from an episode. That's from an episode. Unfortunately, you can't read the other books, the rest of the books, which is annoying. Double decaf non-fat latte, medium foam, dusted with just the faintest whisper of cinnamon.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. So let's go get Daphne's hairbrush.
That is disturbing that he wants a hairbrush.
Yeah, watching Frasier back. A lot of the time, it's sort of creepy. Niles' obsession with Daphne,
Mm.
and my reading of it these days is that Daphne definitely knew, but that she turned a blind eye to it because that's. I think it suggested that both Frasier and Niles pay Daphne. So it's essentially her boss has a thing for her, and it's going to be awkward if she turns him down. She might lose her job.
Mm.
As I imagine what she would make of it. So mind your knickers. That's a reference. It's a reference to the fact Jane Leeves, who plays Daphne, was a bit player on the Benny Hill show.
Really?
Yes. Now she's sleepwalking.
She's gonna get you.
That was easy.
Well, I mean, it can't be that difficult. Okay.
Now we're going to get this seedy little trophy back to Niles.
Honestly, these are disgusting perverts.
Yes, thank you, Edward, for making this game. This is a nice little fan tribute. I wouldn't mind a sequel. Right, there's your hairbrush. Oh no, he lied. He broke our grape scissors. Wait a minute. Yes, Niles gets nosebleeds when he lies. I have to follow his blood back.
What a ridiculous fucking game.
Shut up, it's fun. And this is Maris's house. And we'll save again. Now, if you thought that was ridiculous, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because one of the mechanics of this game is Pokemon-style battles. Shall we give this dog therapy?
I don't think it's going to help, but okay.
It's even not Gerdhart is a reference. Because there's an episode where during Niles and Maris's divorce, they managed to get into her house for something. He says, "Oh, she hasn't changed the locks," and then he greets his dogs and he says, "Oh, hi, Gerdhart," but it's not Gerdhart because she hasn't changed the locks; she's changed the dogs.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Are you finding this interesting?
Not particularly, but it's fine.
Fair enough. Let's go to the fountain. Now, you may be noticing we're picking up sherry. Now, there's a reason for that. It restores our mana.
So you got anything that restores your health?
Coffee.
Pardon?
Coffee.
Well, you're going to need a coffee soon.
And I may nip back to the house and have a nap.
Fair pies for this dog.
We leveled up.
Oh, now you've got an extra qualification in.
Oh god, the dogs respawn.
Oh no, you're screwed now.
Okay, well.
Run for your life. Because you got this other one as well.
Let's, right, change the plan, let's go home. Because there's a boss fight coming up.
No. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a boss fight coming up?
Actually, there's a number of boss fights in this game.
Ridiculous fucking thing.
Yeah, like it's a bad thing.
It's ridiculous. This whole fucking the fact that the game exists at all. I think it was the one underneath. Oh no, okay.
I hate it when you do that. I mean, you
Well,
may be right, but you know I played this game before, right?
well, I'm
Like,
basing it all on what I could remember of this.
there we go. Yes, Maris took the grape scissors in the divorce, even though they're not. Her lawyers are that good. Um, and now he's in her sensory deprivation tank. Time for a boss fight. Alright, see if we can put Maris to sleep. No. And she summons her servants to attack us. Therapizer.
It didn't do an awful lot of damage, right?
That's okay. Oh no, it's Marta, and Marta heals her. I think putting her to sleep is the right strategy here, if I can. Yay. Right.
Wow.
Oh no, Gunnar. Oh god, that did a lot.
It did.
Okay, well we're out of mana. I think we'll be
Just
alright.
keep slapping. You need to do 3 more hits with a mana.
With the mana or the slab?
Sorry, with a slap. Sorry, because you're
Okay,
doing 12 every time you.
see if I can do it.
Well, it's your call.
Now she may heal at some point. It's just Yoshi again, we can do it.
He does 10, doesn't he?
Give me back my grape scissors.
Wretched den of antiquity.
We've done it.
Are you gonna heal?
Go back.
And you get beaten by dogs.
I'm just wondering what the inside of Maris's place looks like now. I mean, obviously we're not going to be able to explore.
I so wanted that dog to catch you.
It won't.
It doesn't mean I didn't want it to.
It won't. Yeah, I bet you were.
Well, not an awful lot seems to have changed.
Okay, well. Fuck.
Dog got you.
Please.
No, you've healed though.
Lives. I failed to escape. Okay, I
You've
guess we've
healed
got to
up,
kill this
so-
dog.
With therapy. Honestly.
Yeah.
This is why I don't do therapy, you know.
I think you'd benefit from it.
I think you'd benefit from keeping business to yourself.
Okay.
Punk ass bitch. You don't know me.
I know you well enough.
You don't know me.
What's that from?
It was from Rick and Morty, I believe.
Yes, you're right. Mrs. Pancakes. Mrs. Pancake?
Yes, from the Inception themed episode.
From like the second episode, yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that show in a while.
they go inside Mr. Goldenfold's dreams,
Yeah.
and they
It's
meet
a
Scary Terry.
yes, a legally distinct Freddy Krueger.
Mm.
Right, time to go to work.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
I should say our game.
I also haven't seen it in a while, but I keep meaning to watch the new stuff. So another new series has come out now that they've not got Justin
Are
Roiland's
we
voice.
ready to go?
Hello, Roz.
No. Okay, come on. Time to make some calls. She made a guest appearance on the most recent new Frasier episode.
Did you?
And now we've got to give therapy. Yeah. My husband's sex drive has been in the toilet. Any advice on spicing things up in the bedroom? What would you recommend?
Roleplay.
Right, well, I know that's the wrong answer.
Alright.
But because you said it, we'll go for it again. That was what I went for instantly.
I think it's the most reliable thing.
Commercial, even though I'm being honest. How do people socialize so easily?
Liquor.
Confidence. I don't know what happens if you get so many wrong. Now this is going to be important later. The guy wants to quit his job as a highly respected doctor to be a puppeteer, and we said he should do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk with her.
It made you get 5 right.
Hmm?
She said something about taking 5 calls, but it made you get 5 of them right.
Right, that's interesting. Oh wait, no, hang on. I'm not finished here. I think I have to take the tape down to not. Well, I know I have to do that. Yes, Noel is the creepy guy who makes Roz feel uncomfortable. So now we've got to go down to the basement, to the archives, and speak with him.
There's Richmond down here as well.
No. Let's probably start this bat.
Why is he fighting all this stuff?
Because it's a game. It would be
Shouldn't have to fight back.
pretty boring if we were just wandering from place to place, making quips.
I don't know. What's in the bag?
Thermos of half-finished coffee, yay. There's a note. Noel hates agreement. They literally wrote out gasp. Oh.
Mm.
And there he is.
He's got a fucking gun.
It's a phaser.
It's not clear that it's a phaser from this angle.
So which Star series do you like more? Star Wars is better.
I told you I knew you'd feel like that.
It's how you deal or stop them attacking. At least sometimes. He'll ask you nerd questions, and if you get it wrong,
His haircut.
he bursts into tears like a big baby bitch boy.
Honestly.
Who was a more irritating character, Picard or Neelix?
Picard.
Okay.
It's got to be that, hasn't it?
See, when I played this through the first time, I answered the first question correct because I thought I would placate him or something.
Okay.
Alas, it was not the case.
You're living you down.
And now he's run out of questions. He's just going to shoot us.
With a phaser.
Yeah. But it doesn't
Which
matter
means,
because we've done enough.
like, he's got a light bulb.
Yes. He's got a toy and we're just slapping him and trying to give him therapy. Well, I did the tape. Thanks, Roz. Now, some of the music is you won't be able to hear,
No.
but it's taken from the show. Now, can I buy coffee? That person's still sitting there. Can I go up here? No. Coffee here. Can I have this? No. Okay. May I buy some coffee? Okay. Yes, the music for KACL is the little jingle that is featured in one episode alone, which is quite nice.
Someone has got too much time to have made this.
They're passionate fans, and they've stolen the lift from us. They're there. We have to get there before our guests.
Are you in control of this bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like they're ahead of you.
Not anymore,
okay.
they ain't. That was convenient, wasn't it?
That was convenient. Almost like you could have taken all the time you needed.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. This is our floor. I wish it would tell you when you arrive rather than, stopping you after the fact. Oh no.
How do you not know what floor he lives on? Are you
Oh
not compassionate enough, pal?
no. It's Lilith. Yes, you remember that guy who said I could be, should I be a puppeteer? Do you think my girlfriend would accept me? Well, it turns out Lilith was his girlfriend and she doesn't accept him.
Well.
And blames us.
So hang on, what if you said the opposite thing?
I don't know.
You could have avoided a boss fight.
I don't think you could. Well, we'll play through this again and you can do your other topic and we'll just talk. Because this will only be short. We're almost done. Right. We've gone put her to sleep. Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you might have guessed by now there is literally no way we can beat Lily. And she calls us out for trying to hit her. You might notice her health
Yeah.
is question mark, question mark, question mark. Now, the thing I like about this boss fight is she does enough damage to let you try every option.
Mm.
And now she's about to kill us. Which do you think is the right answer? Our son or your
Reputation.
reputation?
Reputation.
No, that's the one I went for. She said, I think she says, I don't have a reputation anymore, and kills us. But if we
Oh,
appeal
okay.
to Frederick, our little baby. Yeah, we beat. No, we didn't.
Well,
Ah, here we
I
go.
really didn't do him well.
Sorry?
I'd really done him bad there.
They did that, but leave him alone. I think the guy who made this did a great job. Now we have to mingle. Hello. Oh, he's bored. Okay, she doesn't see her kids. Our elevator is too small. I'm imagining I'm at a better party. Well, I think it's time to open the silverware, don't you? Cat.
Yeah, there's a cat. Something's missing.
A fork is missing.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh, he was checking Eddie's coat for ticks. He cleaned it with a wet wipe. Our party is ruined. And it's attacking one of the guests. Say it. He, Eddie. And Daphne is still sleepwalking. What a disaster. What a disaster. Post-credit scene. And a staring contest with the dog.
Okay.
You don't sound awfully impressed by this game.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of work went into the making process, and I should be less critical of the fact that someone has achieved making this game.
Mm,
But it's not my cup of tea.
no. Fair dues.
Pardon?
Fair dues.
Yeah, it's fair. Very fair. A La Barbara company.
So, yeah. That was that. So,
Okay, then.
let's, I'll run through it again, and I'll do a couple of things differently, just because I'm curious. But
The one that bothers me as a thing to do is to see what happens if you don't give that advice.
yeah, let's get that wrong.
Just because, like, logically
No, it's a
speaking,
fair point. I don't think it'll avoid the boss fight. I think there'll be a way around it. Or maybe he'll like leave her anyway, because we said no, she won't accept you, and he'll leave her because he wants to be a puppeteer.
potentially, yeah.
But they'll have to find a way around it. What?
What? You've already completed the game?
Yes. What is there even to do now?
Go in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. Worth a shot. I don't know what you've done. You've broken it.
Well, I clicked on new game. If I go to Cafe Nervosa, anything? Can I get up to those books? No, I can't. If I go to KACL, can I do another show? Probably not. No. Okay.
You've broken the game.
I'm broken the game. Let's do this again.
Do you know why there's a blimp?
Is it a Final Fantasy reference?
I think it's a Final Fantasy reference, yes.
It's not a Frasier reference. The
No,
rest of the
that's what
screen
the
is, but
Seattle. That's what the Seattle Skyline's for.
yeah, and the little jaunty music that plays.
Which I can't hear. Well,
There we go. That's better. So, you said you got some more topics.
oh yeah, let me get me notepad. Just got them on because I have a special notepad for writing topics in each week. Did you hear about BTS?
The Korean band.
Yes,
What do they
the Korean
call that
boy band.
genre?
K-pop.
K-pop. That's right.
Yeah, BTS. Have you heard about them and why they're in the news this week?
I have a. Did they go to the palace? Was that this week that they got the knighthoods or something?
I'm gonna say no.
We never go into the kitchen in this entire game. It's a bit disappointing.
They have announced that they are going to join the army.
Oh yeah, there was talk of that.
South Korea
As
have,
national service, don't they?
because they're still technically at war with North Korea, and there was speculation that they would be made exempt because they do their
But
public service.
there's so many of them. That's like half the population of Korea. Are in BTS, aren't they? There's like 50 of them.
I believe there's 7.
Right.
But I don't know for sure because I'm not a BTS fan. So if by some pure chance anyone watching this on the second playthrough of the Frasier game
yeah.
is a fan of BTS, don't at me because I don't know.
What does BTS stand for?
Behind the scenes?
That's
No, I don't know. I don't think it stands for behind the scenes of the demilitarized zone.
Are you taking the piss?
Of course, I'm taking a fucking piss.
Right.
I don't know what BTS stands for. It might not stand for anything.
By the seas. It was named by
By the South.
old sailor man.
So anyway, yeah, they're joining the army. There was speculation they might not have to because of their contributions to Korean society. What with the billions of revenue that is in the K-pop industry and their contribution to that. But they're going to do it anyway.
Well,
so yeah,
maybe endear them to older audiences, older more
18 months of national service.
That's not. How much was our national? How long was our national service for?
Well, I didn't do it.
Aren't you fucking glad you didn't do it?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. My granddad did it.
Oh, I mean, back then, yeah, sure. It's not a thing now, is it?
No.
Obviously,
when
Israel,
our country had national service, do you know how long it was for?
Not a clue.
All right. She is really easy to evade.
Yeah. But she's also asleep, so. Israel have a national service.
Yes, they do. Do you know that during the current Gaza issue, genocide, that apparently Israeli friendly fire incidents have been through the fucking roof?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. No, that was news to me. I guess this means that their training isn't that good.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just a bunch of civilians with guns. It goes about as well as you think.
America, right?
Mm.
Did you hear about
Fuck.
the Renaissance art?
No.
The title for the headline I read: Renaissance nude offends French school students.
Isn't that a Simpsons storyline
No, it
where
may well be. But
Michelangelo's David comes to Springfield and there's complaints because it's a nude.
like, it could well be
It is.
a plot for. But no, it is a thing that's happened in a French school this week. Or at least some French school students have been supposedly offended by some nude artwork.
It'll have been like two of them, and it'll be pulled right out of proportion.
Oh, the fact that it's a news story at all, the fact that we heard about it,
Mm.
either directly or
Well,
indirectly,
you see what woke kids are like.
it's just ridiculous. But Elijah, what are you doing? He's gone all scatty.
He's a cat. What do you mean,
That's what I do.
catty?
No, because that would suggest that he's saying shitty things in a
Being a bit bitchy.
tone.
Being a bit bitchy.
I clicked my fingers and he jumped off the bed and ran over to the kitchen.
Okay. Let's see if we can't put Maris to sleep. We can't.
They've also released the
Might be a problem.
Netflix most watched stuff.
Oh, really? Is it top 10?
Yeah. There wasn't a top 10.
Can I guess what's on?
No, can you just give me a sec?
All right. Put it to
Try
sleep.
try
Right. This is no time to
find-
be
I took a
conservative.
screenshot of it, but it's not kept it, so I'm gonna need to find it. Hmm.
I'm just gonna hit her with 2 therapies. No, not Marta.
Where is it hiding?
She's preparing her big bell. Not Guna. Oh.
Okay, so they've released. That's a bit weird. They've released for the January to June. They've released the most watched Netflix shows. The list that gives that I can see that tells
we lost to Maris.
the list I can see that shows the most watched has only got the top 5.
Okay.
You're welcome to guess any of these top 5 if you want.
Squid Game.
No. Remember, this is between January and June this year.
Okay, so The Crown's not going to be on there.
Apparently, they're going to do this every 6 months.
I'm going home to nap.
Any other guesses? I'd only heard of 2 of these.
Okay, go on, tell me.
So in 5th, you have Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story.
Yeah, cool. I've heard of that.
Which has been watched for 503 million hours in those 6 months. You have Wednesday,
Yeah, I've heard of
in
that.
fourth place, 507 million hours.
Those ones you've heard of.
They are the ones I've heard of, yes.
Okay.
In third place, you have The Glory,
No.
622 million hours. Second place, Ginny and Georgia,
No.
665 million hours. And in the number one spot with 812 million hours of time people spent watching it within 6 months of this year, and arguably the shorter 6 months, right?
Yeah.
The Night Agent.
Huh.
You heard of that one?
No, I mean I've heard of the Night Manager.
Yeah, that was for Tom Hiddleston.
That's something different, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's the Night Agent. In the top 25, you also have Valhalla, Manifest, Shadow and Bone. And interestingly, Stranger Things wasn't even in the top 50. So, yeah, that's it. That was the last of my topics.
Well, that's all right. You did very well. Go to sleep, Maris.
I'll go to sleep instead. It's fine.
Thank you.
I don't like your chances.
Fine. Yeah, we're both asleep again, see?
Slap.
You've only got one left.
Okay, so why are you doing that attack now that you can't put her back to sleep?
Well, I've got Sherry.
Okay,
Sherry restores mana.
yes, but it also means that you're going to take the hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. And we're out of Sherry. Oh, I hope this hits because she's preparing her big bell. Yay.
You need 3 more hits.
Again, lucky with these dronings, aren't we?
Well, it's just a good job you got the MP for it.
Oh. And job's a good one. What's your favourite sitcom of all time? What are some of your favourite sitcoms of all time?
I enjoyed Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
I don't watch many sitcoms.
Peep Show's a sitcom.
Yeah, to be fair, I still don't watch many, but yeah, I like Peep Show as well. It's probably up there. I liked the Orville. Technically, that's a sitcom.
Right. Let's test this this radio calling thing. I'm just curious what happens if we fuck it up. Or if we can fuck it up. I mean, you said that they keep asking questions until we get 5 right.
It looked like it was 5 correct before you left.
Okay, let's answer wrong. There we go, it's Puppet Man. Little Puppet Man.
See, you've answered 5 already. See, you didn't get to this one last time.
I didn't, did he?
So yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so she's probably going to try again. What if I get all the ones right apart from
Yeah.
Puppet Man?
Lingerie. Trouble with lingerie is it's so subjective. Well, I suppose role play is subjective, but at least you're both involved in the subject in that way. Whereas lingerie is one of those things you could end up putting it on.
Here he is.
And it not being, appreciated in the way that you're hoping, and then you'd feel let down.
Okay. So we answered no to that guy. We got all the other ones right, so we did our 5.
Mm-hmm. It probably won't change anything in the grand scheme, but it was curious to me. But...
Yeah, we'll just see if the dialogue changes or anything.
It's the most invested I am in this.
Well, that's all right then. Fuck. Well, I think we had to beat this thing anyway. I definitely dodged. And we leveled up. Which I think gives you more mana or more health, but I've never really paid any much attention.
God only knows.
You never know when you might need more coffee.
I've not had a coffee at all today. On this day off from work.
I don't drink coffee, but I like the flavour.
I drink it sometimes. Often when I'm in the office and less so when I'm at home, but I do drink it. No, I've been on my Lemsip all day.
Right. Did you ever watch Frasier?
I've seen individual episodes. I've not committed to watching it.
Well, you may like it, you may not, but I wouldn't. I'm not going. It's one of those things where I'm not actually going to say you should watch it because I don't even know. I would lean towards you not liking it.
I mean, I've not had any strong feelings either way.
Yeah, I don't think you'd hate it or even massively dislike it.
It was something to have on in the background.
Yeah, I just don't think you'd care much either way, as you say. There is a scene. There is an episode where Frasier goes to his son's bar mitzvah, and he wants to deliver a speech in Hebrew, and Noel is Jewish and knows Hebrew, and he asks for a autograph of Scott Bakula in exchange because he's not allowed at convention because his William Shatner restraining order is still valid.
Okay.
Frasier refused. He can't be asked to get it. So Noel responds by translating the speech into Klingon,
Okay.
which is fun. Okay. Do we need to talk to her to trigger it? Okay.
No, but she should have been a vet.
Maybe. Her mother, I think her mother is the Attorney General of Wisconsin.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh no, we missed the elevator. Again.
Well, do you know what floor he lives on?
This one.
No, but do you know what number it is?
1904.
Is it?
1901?
No,
Hey. Yeah, it's 1901, look.
you had to climb up 19 flights of stairs.
Yeah?
I was counting.
Well, it's also written on the door.
I know, but I was. It's a consistency, isn't it?
Yeah?
Which means that you could know if you were a big enough fan
Okay.
how high up to go.
Alright, let's have a look. Thanks for telling him I'd leave him. Okay. Okay, is that the same? I think it's...
That's the same.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't necessarily. It was good advice. She would.
Yeah. I mean, I think, well, honestly, the right advice is to say, look, follow your dream. Talk it through with her.
I mean, in all honesty.
But be aware that, financially it's probably not going to be a goer. And that's fine if you can do it, but maybe do it as a hobby.
May do it as a hobby first. If it ends up being something successful, so be it.
Run away, Frasier.
Are you not able to run in the first place?
Sorry?
Are you not able to run in the first place?
What do you mean first place?
Like before you try and do all the other types of attack.
We can't do anything.
No, but did
Whatever.
you have to go through all of them?
No, I could have just hit flee. Just press the A button all the time.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Whatever we do, it doesn't work.
Well, I know none of them work, but like the fact that you went through them all both times. I was wondering if you actually have to go through them all, or whether you were doing it for your own
Oh,
benefit.
no. That was just what I did. So this time I'm going to go for your reputation. Goodbye, sweet Frasier. And songs of Vivaldi sing thee to thy rest. And on that note, should we call it?
Probably.
Well, thank you
Screw
very
you,
much
Fraser.
for joining it. Frasier, not Fraser.
I say what I say.
Well, yes, thank you very much for joining us if you did. This has been a fun little one off. I'm going to do another one off next week, and then in the new year, I'm going to get into my new series, which is probably going to be a long one, to be honest. So, yeah, I look forward to that, and I hope Jordan does too, because he's the only one to be watching at least 10% of the time, if that.
I watch most of the time.
Lovely.
It's like
So,
90% of this one I watched.
well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
What's
But
cat doing?
oh, he's okay. Well, while Jordan looks at his cat. Oh, hello, cat.
Cat can't hear you. Cat, say goodnight. We might be here a while waiting.
Good night.